Hello, we are the Marketeers, and we are here to present on Vic's Bike Shop. My name is Rain.
My name is Ricky.
I'm Enner, and this is our presentation.
The executive summary. Vic's Bike Shop is a local bike shop that specializes in sales and repairs. It is owned and run by Vic, who handles everything from the repairs to paying the bills. Vic's has been in business for 2.5 years and has found success by being customer-oriented and addressing the customer's needs to the fullest of their abilities. Being such a young business, Vic has a lot of room for growth.
So for the market analysis, I'll be talking about 3 different parts: internal, external, and customer. For the internal market analysis for Vic's would be that the owner plays all roles in operating the shop. He takes care of managing the employees, purchases, operations, and finances. Because of the size of the shop, he only carries a few selections of bikes and accessories. There are many different types of bikes, from road bikes to freestyle, but his main focus of bikers would be mountain bikers. The shop only carries brands that he feels is credible enough for the customers. Most customers that the shop deals with are college students, people that need repairs, and mountain bikers. The customers that spend the most money are people that want to get new parts to upgrade their basic factory settings to improve their riding. External. Vic's Bike Shop is located next to Cal Poly Pomona on Campus Boulevard. His distributors that provide him with bikes and parts are competitors that are relevant in the scene. Although he has a lot of distributors, he does not favor one in certain. The distributors he is associated with send him the product, and he gets to choose from a catalog which product he thinks will sell the best in the shop. Vic's and the distributor must have a trustworthy relationship built, because he cannot choose what the style and design for the previous year would be. His main competitor is Encycle Bikes. They have 4 locations throughout LA County opposed to Vic's 1 location here in Pomona. Their nearest location is 6 miles away, located in San Dimas. Another big competitor for Vic's would be online retailers.
Strengths. Vic's strengths lie in the fact that he is his own employee. This allows Vic to be involved in every part of the customer experience, as well as address all of the customer's needs to the best of his abilities. This also makes him and his workforce highly motivated to do quality work, as they know their work will directly reflect on the store. Vic's most tangible strength is the fact that he, unlike his competitors, does repairs, making it a convenient one-stop shop for customers. Weaknesses. Conversely, Vic's weaknesses also come from the fact that he is a small business. His limited infrastructure means he has limited space for inventory, a limited amount of orders he can take on, and a limited workforce of only him and 1 other employee. And physically speaking, it means the location is hard to spot for motor traffic. Opportunities. As a small business, Vic's has a lot of opportunities to grow. Vic is tend to grow his online presence by updating his website, which, while functional, lacks a lot of important information. He could also use social media more pervasively, as it also lacks regular updates. Vic should also consider setting a budget aside for advertising, as he can make good use of his proximity to a school and make sure the college students know about the store. Finally, Vic should consider looking at sponsors and potential stockholders to build more capital for the shop. Threats. As previously touched upon, Vic's biggest threats are in-cycle bicycles, online shopping, and distribution power. In-cycle bicycle has a total of 4 locations throughout the LA County, which means they can offer a wider variety of goods and different services from Vic's. Online shopping presents a threat in that it can be more convenient for customers in terms of availability, variety, and pricing. Vic relies heavily on his distributors to give him a fair deals on bikes, which puts a lot of power in their hands and ultimately negatively affects Vic. Using the Taos matrix, we can see that VIX can use the fact that they do in-shop repairs as a strength to both maximize their advertising potential and to minimize the threat of competitors. The Taos matrix also shows us that VIX could minimize their weakness by taking advantage of his immediate opportunities, that is, increasing his online presence and reaching out to investors to gain capital. VIX could also minimize his weaknesses and avoid threats altogether by focusing advertising efforts on locals who will view his location as a convenience. All in all, we can see that VIC's competitive advantage is most closely tied to his quality of customer service and by the convenience brought upon by both selling and repairing bikes in shop.
So the marketing goal that Vic's Bike Shop really wants to achieve is just to have a more enhanced web presence as well as increase their social media presence. The owner of Vic would like to develop more clients locally just by developing new markets. His clientele is mostly people of all ages that are not only involved in cycling, but would eventually expand into different things like mountain biking, triathlons, and things like that. So pretty much Vic's Bike Shop is a one-stop bike shop that fits everyone's needs, not only because he sells bikes, but also because he repairs them. He does have a social media presence, which it primarily uses to increase their online presence and attract new customers. But since Vic's Bike Shop isn't really too well known, he really wants to emphasize using it a little bit more just to get out there to the locals. Vic understands the importance of having an online presence, and even though it's just a small business, it can still positively affect his business's sales and potentially increase his consumer base in the process. But in order to effectively create an online presence, Vic's Bike Shop should definitely show that they have the bikes necessary to fulfill any customer's needs and that they specialize in bike repairs as well. On social media, it should clearly state the location of the shop and try to show consumers that it values quality over quantity, which is why it's a smaller bike shop compared to the bigger retail stores that also sell and repair bikes for consumers. Vic's existing customers also contribute to the shop's marketing due to word of mouth, and customers develop enough loyalty to Vic to start referring it to their friends and family, increasing the shop's sales at no extra cost.
Next, I'll be talking about market strategy and marketing mix. First, I'll be talking about the primary target. The primary target would be people of all ages that love to ride bicycle, but mostly those who partake in mountain biking. Because mountain biking is more demanding on the bikes always need tune-ups and repairs. He focuses a lot on repairs and tuning on any bikes that come in. Because it is located so close to campus, usually college kids that need a new inner tube would come in to get a repair as well. Next would be product. The shop provides a variety of different specialty bikes and parts. From road bikes to mountain bikes, Vic's has all types of bicycles. His main focus would be mountain biking. He also sells used bikes and buys bikes from customers that want to put it towards a new bike. Next would be price. The prices of the bikes Vic's shop offers ranges from $240 to $1,000. Vic's mostly sells bikes that average about $400 to $500. Distribution, supply chain strategy. Vic's Bike Shop came into business 2.5 years ago, and the owner Vic started to gain distributors slowly by showing the distributors that he is able to run a successful bike shop. Proving that he is capable of selling products, distributors give his wholesale prices so that he can make more profit for the shop. Promotions. The promotion he uses mainly is word of mouth and digital marketing. He uses Facebook and Instagram to promote his company online, but he says that they do not need to focus as much on digital since his customers are all people from the community that he knows through different referrals.
So what we believe to be important for Vic's Bike Shop to succeed is to ultimately have a set budget for advertising. We truly believe that by increasing Vic's online presence and by even advertising in schools such as Cal Poly Pomona with a big clientele for people who do ride bikes, he's going to be able to increase his customer base and just increase his brand awareness. Even though he's a small shop, it doesn't mean that he can't dedicate some of his budget to advertising online using Google Analytics or even other marketing tactics, especially in the digital world. So really, by increasing his consumer base starting here in Cal Poly Pomona, he's going to be able to generate more sales and revenue.
And yeah, that's about it. That's the end of the presentation.